Welcome back, everybody. So, The Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 6. So, this is the first season's finale episode. And again, yeah, I actually really do enjoy it. It's not my favourite episode. I've told you this before. The second episode is always going to be my favourite out of this season. But it is still yet a very enjoyable watch. It is full of emotion. You do get that sense of anxiousness. And there is a little bit in there where you think, are they actually going to get out of this? And obviously they do eventually. But it's just a very, very good episode. It's a great finale. And again, you go in there expecting or some sort of explanation to what's actually going on in the world at this point, and you don't. It's as simple as that. And I actually kind of like that there is, even still to this day, or even in series 10, there is no real explanation about what caused this, if it is there a cure. And I like that element, that they're keeping that very, very under wraps at this moment. I'm sure at one point or some point towards the end they will basically explain this a little bit, but generally I'm glad they don't, because it does keep you guessing about how it started, what caused this, is there a cure, and all that. And in this episode, you do, for a brief moment, get that sense that you might actually get an explanation, and you don't. So this basically episode kind of follows on from the end of the last one, where the gang are basically trying to get into this facility. They manage to get in, and they meet a guy called Dr. Jenner. I've only literally just watched this episode and I've forgotten his name. And they go to him for basically help, and in this, or answers. And basically, in this episode, you get to see them not be free, but you have that sense that they're finally safe. They actually have a chance to have a good cooked meal, even get drunk, even have the facilities of using hot water. But yet later on, it comes down to the point where this facility is basically on its last legs. All the fuel basically running out, and at some point, it will basically create a catastrophic explosion, which will wipe out this whole facility. You do get to see that this doctor is trying to find a cure for this, and he's trying his hardest, but basically time is running out and he never got that chance. You do get an explanation about what this kind of disease or virus actually does to the human mind. I actually generally like that part of it. It basically just takes over a certain part of your brain, and that's it. Basic functions. And that is basically all this virus does, which has created this apocalyptic world and basically spreads like wildfire. I like that kind of side of it. I like that side that all the, like, Rick and everybody's trying to say is everybody deserves a choice of whether they're going to live or die, or take the chances out in the wild, out there, out of that building. And I also get the side of the doctors, and why would you go out there? At some point, you're going to lose somebody. Why go out there and face that hell when you could just, for a millisecond, end your life and not have to deal with it? And I like the fact that the greatest part of this episode is the fact that them trying to get out. He lets them out the doors, but they still need to get out of this building. And it's just a very enjoyable episode. It's, like I said, it's not my favourite episode, but I just like everything that goes in with it. We also get to see the Shane Laurie kind of story continue on from this, which is, to be fair, again, does cover a bit of dark content as well. And you get to see Shane, well, it's basically this start of him really, really losing his shit, which you get to see a bit more in the second series. I generally like it. You know, the performances in this are absolutely. I really enjoyed all the performances in this. I love Daryl in this. You get to see that there is a bit more of a bond with everybody in this gang now at the end of the series, and it basically I just really, really enjoy this first season. It's probably one of the best seasons there is, and I just really, really enjoy it. And it's another great episode. It's a great end to this series. There is so much I enjoyed about this episode. It's not like my favourite, like I said, it's not my favourite episode, but I do enjoy this episode a hell of a lot. So, on that note, please tell me what you think. Put it in the comments down below. I shall return when I'll be reviewing Season 2 of The Walking Dead, which will be very, very soon. I hope you all have a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Please take care, and goodbye.